Justin, I mean, we can try to break down the game, but the reality is once Bano was ruled out, I mean, Keandre Cook gets hurt in the first half as well. You're missing so many pieces against a team that's competing for a championship and at full strength that I don't know if anyone could have competed better or harder than in these circumstances than you did.
Yeah, like where I want to start is like we had our best crowd of the year tonight, and for our fans to turn up, you know, with everything that we've dealt with, like to come in and try and give us that boost, like it was awesome atmosphere in there. And you know, I loved how we started the game. You know, I thought we were controlling things. We you know, with a man going out right before a tip-off, you know, it's always an interesting time. And I thought, you know, we had to adjust, brought J.A. into the starting lineup, and, you know, we didn't really skip a beat. But, you know, as has been the case when we've got people out, you know, our margin of error is so small, and, you know, that second quarter is the quarter that is so frustrating for us because, you know, there's parts in the rest of it that we feel like we play okay. And but yeah, like, you know, we haven't allowed an excuse all year, and we continue to not allow that to be. We have to be better, and you know, we've got 2 games now that we have to win.
I guess there's a difference between making excuses and just dealing with the reality. I mean, if you add those 5 guys back into the team, and it's completely different. I mean, do you have a chance where you just think, why have we had this run of bad luck? I mean, what have we done to deserve what's going on?
Yeah, no, there's definitely been a look around of, you know, how many black cats, ladders, broken windows have occurred at our facility. Like, yeah, you know, if I sit and spend my time on that, I'm going to go insane. So what I've tried to focus on, what the group's try to focus on, is keep getting better every day and control what we can control. And yeah, the reality is, you know, when JB got injured, we were around that top 4 mark, and we know that. But that's, you know, no excuse for us not to continue to try and do our best and find ways to impact winning. And, you know, again, the other night in New Zealand, outstanding effort by our guys. Unfortunately, Bano comes back with a concussion out of that one, and so now we're adapting on the day. And they're the challenges, unfortunately, we've faced time and time again, but no one's going to have sympathy for us apart from ourselves. And so for us, it's, all right, well, how do we continue to forge forward? And, you know, that's the pride I have in this group. And, you know, the kind of what if that sits in my head is, you know, what does this group really look like when it is fit and healthy and at full strength? So, yeah, time will tell, and we'll see what that looks like in the future.
Last thing you needed was another injury. Do you know what Dre's problem is?
Yeah, all I can say right now is he had some chest pain going on. They took him to hospital for precautionary, like the ECG wasn't as probably clean, or however you want to word that, as you'd like. So yeah, we're concerned, but no, he's in good hands right now. So yeah, we'll know in time what that really looks like.
Yeah, so a lot of these things aren't really injuries you can have any control over. It's not like they're soft tissues. I mean, you look at a couple of concussions, a couple of knocks, and a couple that have happened from slips on floors, and now you've got a guy with a health issue. I mean, there's nothing anyone can do about things like this.
Yeah, no, like, I mean, we're always big on the why in our program, you know, why we do things, and if something's not right, we look at the why. And, you know we got a couple groins early in the year when we were kind of travelling around back and forth practice-wise from different facilities and whatnot. But outside of that, it is all impact injuries and just, you know, flat out of luck. You know, like JB's hamstring's one of the most weirdest landing moments for a hamstring to occur. Now we've had 2 concussions with elbows to the head. I can't even remember Sam McDaniel, like, mate, there's been that many, I can't list them all. So again, if we sit here and try and be miserable about it, then we can't forge forward. So our mindset has to be, all right, what can we control? How do we keep getting better and keep ourselves alive?
How are you processing all of this right now, Nordo?
Slowly. Yeah, I mean, Justin's touched on it. We're not a group that makes excuses. We're on to the next one. Said it time and time again. You know, we sit down and we watch film. Areas we can improve, areas we've done well in the last couple of games. Ball movement has been, you know, an area of focus for us, and we have seen some improvement, which is great. We've got 2 games to win, and that's where we're focused right now.
Obviously, there's a lot to play out once the season finishes, but Because of the signs that we saw when you were at least close to full strength of how good this team could be, Nordo, would you be pretty excited or hopeful that the majority of this group can come back next year and just hope that you have a better run of luck?
Yeah, that's well above my pay grade to put a roster together. So, yeah, again, it was exciting. We went on a good win streak there, and we're playing some really fun basketball. And I think that's when the game becomes a bit easier, when guys are having fun and enjoying it. And that's what we're focused on to finish off these last two.
What about the home fans? Like Justin said, this was the biggest home crowd of the season. It's almost double what the old Nissan Arena could hold. So it's been a good move to come out to this building and the support that they've given you. What was it like to I know you didn't get the result and it didn't go to plan, but to see a crowd like that turn up for you today, Nordo?
Yeah, it's been amazing. A new arena for us, a new home for us. It was a lot of firsts for us this year. We got our training facility. We're in a new arena. The fans are loving it. We're getting out in the community a bit more, which is good. Trying to give back as much as we can. And yeah, we love it here. BEC's been amazing to us, and yeah, we're excited for what's building.
2 road games now to finish, Justin. I mean, time will tell who you have available and who you don't, but what do you hope to get out of these last 2 games? Take out 2 wins, obviously, but what do you want to see from your team?
I guess where I go to is if it's not our time and obviously results we wanted and expected a certain thing, but if that's not our time, our job is still to continue to grow and get better as a program. And you touch on the return of guys. There's enough talent in this building, we know, when we're all fit and healthy. So for us as a program, we've got to keep getting better. Our mantra is we don't take backward steps. And so, if we continue to have that mindset, we get to go on the road, have a great opportunity against Adelaide, who are in this same fight. We don't know what's going to happen in and around us, and all we can control is that 40 minutes. So, that's the mindset we'll carry forward. And, if playoffs isn't for us this year, then so be it. But we're going to be a better program once we're said and done.
I can say this from a personal point of view, that I hope you're the man to lead the club forward as well. I'm sure you're hoping for the same thing.
Yeah, well, I've definitely got next year, unless I've been fired between the end of that game and night. And
yes.
Yeah, no, yes. Stu Lash has been a big part of the growth of this club, and Mal Watts, and we've got a vision of where we want this club to go, and we're all impatient, and right now that's where I can't handle things going against us, but in the long vision of what we're trying to do and where we're trying to go, we're very confident in the forward steps that we're taking. So I love this group and appreciative of everything they've given through as much adversity as we've had, and we're not dead yet. This thing's alive until someone says we can't, and that's all we'll hang on to.
No, absolutely. But similar to what I asked Nordo, because this group had such potential, would you be pretty keen to try? I mean, you'll wait and see how free agency plays out and everything, but would you be pretty keen to try and bring the majority of this group back? Yeah,
it's the big what if in my mind is, what could this group look like if they were at full strength? And we've had to change and move so many parts this year. Right from Sam McDaniel as a key defender out to, now we're playing without a 7-footer when we start the year with 2. And so there's a lot of things there you look at and go, what could it really look like? But what we do care about is who fits our culture and our daily habits. And, we know we've got outstanding people in the building that do their work every day. And so in that sense, that's where my confidence is if we were to bring as many back as we could.
Very good. Thanks, guys.
That's it, guys.
Beautiful.
Sweet.
Thank you.
Thank you.